Lesson 22. Essay Writing. 1. An ideal teacher. The ideal teacher would always look out for their students, no matter what the situation is. He or she should treat their students as if they were their own kids. Teachers need to understand their students well enough and should build a strong relationship with each other, so that positive things can work out for the better and fall into place. Every student is totally different, and each student have their own problems in every classrooms. It's very important for teachers to be there for their students, and some students need a lot of help in different areas. The ideal teacher knows what are the requirements for each and every student in the classrooms. Some students needs individual help after school. An ideal teacher will provide extra help in any way possible. It's very important to have students participate in classrooms activities like reading out loud. This builds up educational skills for the future. An ideal teacher really needs to motivate their students to work hard in class. An ideal teacher will always encourage students and inspire their students to do the right thing in life. He or she should make students feel real comfortable and confident in the classrooms as possible. In order for students to reach their dreams in life, they need to have confidence. Teachers all over the country don't push their students hard enough in the classrooms. A perfect teacher will always challenge their students to go the extra mile. The reason being is the students can't stay on the same level all the time. They have to gradually move up to advanced levels. Students these days have so much problems going on with their personal life and their school work. It's very important for teachers to be very patient towards their students and give them time to think and relax. 2. Your idea of a happy man. Everybody wants to be happy. Happiness is the goal of life. Scientists have worked hard to make us happy. They invented all sorts of things for our comfort and convenience. There is confusion about the meaning of pleasure and happiness. These two words are not synonyms. They widely differ in meaning. We get pleasure through our sense, while happiness is a state of mind. Some thinkers believe that riches and other material things make us happy. They say that money makes the more go. I do not doubt the ability of money. But money is not everything. Money cannot give you health, hunger and thirst. A beggar can be happy and a king can be sad. Happy life has nothing to do with property. In my opinion, a carefree life is a happy life. Health is very important for being happy. Without health, a man can never be carefree. 3. Pollution problem in India. The modern man may be proud of the progress. He is making progress in every sphere of life, but this achievement cost a great price. The fresh air and pure water which we were used to get are polluted. Now, this is all because of negligence and carelessness. The increasing number of factories and industries is the one major source which is causing all the three kinds of pollution, that is of water, air and noise. Another main thing which explains nature and pollutes it is cutting down of trees. It affects almost everything directly or indirectly. When there would be no trees, it would not be possible to hold the soil. Due to soil erosion, the fertile soil would flow down with rainwater, making the fields barren. If this pollution is not checked in time, it will lead to greater health hazards to human beings. It can be checked to a great extent by planned and balanced industrialization. Urbanization should also be balanced. Industrial waste should be properly dumped and suitable chemicals should be used to destroy this waste and poisonous gases. 4. My country. India is my country, and I'm proud to be an Indian. It ranks as the 7th largest country of the world as well as 2nd most populated country of the world. It is also known as Bharat, Hindustan and Aryavrat. It is a peninsula means surrounded by oceans from three sides such as Bay of Bengal in east, Arabian Sea in west and Indian Ocean in south. The national animal of India is tiger, national bird is peacock, national flower is lotus and national fruit is mango. The flag of India has tricolor. Saffron means purity, the uppermost, white means peace, the middle one having an Ashok Chakra, and green means fertility, the lowest one. Ashok Chakra contains equally divided 24 spokes. The national anthem of India is Jana Gana Mana. The national song is Vande Mataram. India is a country where people speak many languages and people of different castes, creeds, religions and cultures live together. That's why India is famous for common saying of unity in diversity. It is well known as the land of spirituality, philosophy, science and technology. People of various religions like Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism, Islam, Christianity and Judaism live here together from the ancient time. It is famous country for its agriculture and farming which are the backbones of it from the ancient time. It uses its own produced food grains and fruits. It is a famous tourist's paradise because it attracts people's mind from all over the world. It is rich in monuments, tombs, churches, historical buildings, temples, museums, scenic beauty, wildlife sanctuaries, places of architecture, etc. are the source of revenue to it. It is the place where Taj Mahal, Fatehpur Sikri, Golden Temple, Qutub Minar, Red Fort, Ooty, Nilgiris, Kashmir, Khajuraho, Ajanta and Ellora caves, etc. wonders exist. It is the country of great rivers, mountains, valleys, lakes and oceans. The national language of India is Hindi. It is a country where 28 states and 8 UTs. It is a chief agricultural country famous for producing sugarcane, cotton, jute, rice, wheat, cereals, crops, etc. It is a country where great leaders, Shivaji, Gandhiji, Nehru, Dr. Ambedkar, etc., great scientists, Dr. Jagdish Chandra Bose, Dr. Homi Bhabha, Dr. C.V. Raman, Dr. Narlikar, etc., and great reformers, Mother Teresa, Pandurang Shastri Atvale, T.N. Sheshan, took birth. It is a country where diversity exists with strong unity and peace. 5. United we stand and divided we fall. Napoleon Bonaparte was a famous French emperor. He believed in the policy of divide and rule. In the same way, Kautilya, the teacher of Chandragupta Maurya, said, "United we stand and divided we fall." This is why he asked Chandragupta Maurya to annex small territories and make India united. Indian history points out that foreigners came to India and looted it when it was divided. Differences between Prithviraj Chauhan and Jaichand led to run. Sardar Patel united India and made it stronger than before. If the members of a family or a firm are disciplined and united, the result is disastrous. Thus it is clear that unity is strength and division is a curse. If we want to see our country strong and prosperous, we should do our best to remain united. This is why Gandhi ji did his best to see Hindus and Muslims united. 6. My best friend. A good friend is a gift of God. He is a great boon. The world is gloomy in the absence of a true friend. A true friend always stands by his friend whether he is in distress or in pleasure. He is honest, sincere and always helping to his friend. Such a friend is indeed rare in today's world when qualities have been lost in the fast race of materialism. A true friend is a source of joy, hope and inspiration to his friend. He is humble and modest. He has all the regards for his friend. He never looks down upon his friend even if he is inferior to him in terms of wealth, money and capability. He never poses to be what he is. He is ideal in every respect. Sushil is my best friend. He belongs to a well-to-do family. He has been my class fellow since my very childhood. His father is a chartered accountant. His mother is a teacher. He is very sincere in his studies. He is very brilliant. He always stands first in his class. He is also active in other curricular activities. He always wins prizes in debates and quiz contests. He is a very good speaker. He is a very good bowler. He has represented his school in inter-school tournament and won several prizes. Sushil is a bundle of good qualities. He has respect for his elders. He is very friendly to his juniors. He is very helpful to the needy and the poor. He feeds the hungry and nurses the sick. He has a religious bent of mind. He is very studious and knowledgeable. He has great urge for knowledge. He has vast knowledge of many things. He is very dutiful. Service to humanity is his ideal. Sushil is very soft-spoken. He never loses his temper. Even if in most difficult situation he is cool and calm. He is very practical. His advice is very helpful. He is always ready to help those who approach him. He respects and loves all. Sushil is regular in his studies. He is always ready with his homework. He is very punctual. He always comes to school in time. He never misses his class. He gets up early in the morning. He is very obedient to his parents. He never plays foul. He believes in the ideal of simple living and high thinking. He wants to become a doctor to serve the society. I consider myself fortunate to have a good friend like Sushil. He is a source of strength and guide to me. All these qualities make him my best friend. 7. My school. My school is located very close, around 1 kilometer from my home. It looks very clean and peaceful. My school is like a temple where we go daily, pray to God and study for 6 hours a day. My school teacher is very nice and teaches us very politely. My school has strict norms of study, hygiene and uniform. I like to go school daily as my mother says that it is very necessary to go to school daily and follow all the discipline. School is a temple of learning where we very creatively involved in the learning process. We learn other things too with our study like discipline, manners, behave well, punctuality and many more etiquette. The atmosphere of my school is wonderful where lots of natural scenery and greenery are available. There is a large garden and pond having fishes, frogs, colorful flowers, trees, decorative trees, green grass, etc. Other things like big playground, large open spaces all around the school give my school a natural beauty. There is a facility of cricket ground, basketball court, and skating ground as well. My school follows CBSE board norms. My school provides facility of classes to students from nursery to 12th class. My school principal is very strict about school discipline, hygiene and cleanliness. My school provides bus facility to the students which are located far from the school. All students assemble in the playground in the morning and do morning prayer and then disperse to their respective classrooms. My school provides admission to nursery class, around 2000 students every year. I have different teachers for my different classes like PT Maths, English, Hindi, GK, music, dancing, painting and drawing. My school has a big library, stationery shop and canteen inside the school campus. My school organizes an annual function for all classes every year which we must participate. Importance of social media in education. Introduction. This is the age of smartphones and microblogging. Everything that we need to know is just a click away. Social media is the most widely used tool by all age groups today, but is more popular among the youth and students. Keeping this in mind, researchers feel that social media can play a very important part in the field of education. It can be used to reach out to many students and can be highly effective as well. There is a large majority of academic thinkers that feel social media is a deteriorating agent for students, but if used wisely, it can be highly effective. Instead of getting in the argument of social media being good or bad, we must find ways to use it for our benefit. The question still remains that how social media be used for our advantage in education. Let's try and answer this. Importance of social media in education. Today's platform like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, etc. are most widely used by both teachers, professors, and students, and they have become quite popular among them. For a student, social media plays a very important role as it makes it easier for them to access and share information, get answers, and connect with teachers. It is through the platforms of social media that students and teachers can connect with each other and share content, thereby making a good use of these platforms. Social media importance are following. Live lectures. Many professors these days are conducting live video chats on Skype, Twitter, and other places for their lectures. This makes it easy for students as well as teachers to learn and share while just sitting in their homes. How easy and convenient education can be through the help of social media. Increased support. Since we have the use of social media at our disposal at any hour of the day, teachers can provide off-hour support and solve queries of students even after class timings. This practice also helps the teacher to understand development of their students more closely. Easy work. Many educators feel that the use of social media makes the work easier for both them and students. It also helps the teacher to expand and explore their own possibilities, skills, and knowledge. More disciplined. The classes conducted on social media platforms are more disciplined and structured, as we know that everyone is watching. Teaching aids. Social media can help the students to nourish their knowledge with a lot of teaching aids available online. Students can watch videos, see images, check out reviews, and instantly clear their doubt while watching the live processes happening. Not only students, even teachers can make their lectures more interesting by using these tools and teaching aids. Teaching blogs and write-ups. Students can enhance their knowledge by reading blogs, articles, and write-ups by renowned teachers, professors, and thinkers. This way, good content can reach to wide audience. Conclusion. It cannot be denied that if it is used wisely, it can make education much better and create smart students. Like, share, and subscribe.